talking from another computer. So apparently there is a similar kind of dialogue or accent, at least. That's interesting. Very interesting. Queen, I'm not sure what your intention is, what you're trying to get out of people. But I found out that whatever you bring to the table is what you're going to find. And it seems really odd that after all this time, you find so many different ways to upset so many people. I don't know, that's not a quality that's a European quality. Let me tell you this, that comes from white people. You know, because white people are always the peace breakers. That's their nature. That's their nature. So what you're doing, I always find real odd that you would just go at black women, you know, in America, who really, they're really being very nice in here. Because you've never really seen how people can be very upset towards you. But even through all that madness, the sister that was just on the mic still said, you need to, you know, you talk about God, African Queen Nefertiti, you talk about God, but you very seldom treat people godly. And that is a interesting paradox. So the question is, what religion did white people give you that can make you so bitter toward people who have similar background, if not the same? See, what you're doing is you're helping racism, white supremacy when you do that. When you do that, you help in racism. Now, black people need not go to Africa. I'm not going nowhere looking for anybody to accept me. I do not think you are anybody on this planet. You are not closer to Africa because you were born on the continent. You're not closer on this earth because you're here. So don't think yourself to be better than people because of where you're from. That would be taking the philosophy of Europeans, because they think they're better. But actually, they're lowlifes, not fit to even be on this planet. But they're here, and they're very destructive. So stop talking in this nonsense way. My plantation is better. I was in Somalia. I was here. Well, you're here now. Most people trying to run away from Africa, not trying to build it. You know, people coming over here, you go to Europe, you know, but the truth of the matter is, white people have made Africa their playground. Now they introduce homosexuality and pornography to the continent of Africa. They turning Africa out. They really are. They turning Africa out. And people come here to get an education, but when they go back, how educated are they? That they go back there and give the Europeans access to the land that belonged to their forefathers. And we have never signed off on it. Let me tell y'all something. Listen, to people of Africa, we have not approved of nothing over here. And Africa belongs to black people over here as much as it does anybody else, and anybody else in the diaspora. And we have never signed off on it. So white people, I don't care what you claim in Africa, it ain't yours. And anybody else can sign, but you don't have our signature. You don't have our approval. And it's kind of interesting when you talk to white people. You know, I remember talking to a white guy and said, I'm going to move to Africa. He said, why you want to move there? I said, it's kind of interesting. When I say I'm going back to Africa, you say I'm an American. When I say I want my rights as an American, you say go back to Africa. These people are a total living contradiction. These people are insane. A total living contradiction. I'm sure for a team of white people, what do you mean you're going to Africa? Why? See, when she takes it serious and she's going to go, or any of us, just run the test. What are you going to do over there? How are you going to live? How dare you try to live away from us and not be around white people? What? You're not going to put no more dye in your hair. You're not going to straighten your hair no more to be like us. White people can't take it when you don't want their world and you want to build a world of your own. Congratulations, sister. Peace and blessings to you. And anything I can do to assist in that process, you have my full cooperation. I will be over there as a professional white people research specialist to help everybody understand what white people's impact will be to the continent and what they will ultimately do. So I'll give you a report about whatever country that you're going into. I'll tell you the things that you need to look out for down the road. Be prepared for anything, because white people are peace breakers. And in any place that you think that is okay right now, they will destabilize it just when you get there. So understand where you're at, and understand we have to go there to build and change things. So peace and blessings. I'm off the mic right now. And to the white people in the room, I would say go to hell, but you've already made the planet a living hell, so why don't you just stay right there where you're at?